Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermornings. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming to you over the airways on WNTF, Nevermind the Furthermore. Nevermind the Furthermore is brought to you with the love and support of our good friends over at the Independent Creator Directory. That's ndcd.org, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, artists, musicians, and other creatives. We are also made possible by sales of The Simple Sword, The Fighting Axe, and The Simple Spear, all part of my ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled the sword to teaching the art to others, and Big Stompy Robots, the multi-unit mixed unit tactics game that believes gaming should be cheap, it should be easy and fun to blow up. We also have to remind folks that Haints and Hellfire, a dark secret is claimed 2 lives and is hunting an innocent child at the edge of the Appalachian Mountains. Only his aunt, a plucky reporter, her cameraman, and a very odd cat stand against the forces of darkness. Well, friends, we have made it to a happy hump day. I hope everyone is doing well. Let me check the chat. And yes, we were here at a reasonable time for once. So we'll just bang through these chat comments real quick because it is Art Day. I will bring up the art, the program, and we'll get right into that. As for my accountability has been hit or miss. Yesterday I actually did some engraving I needed to do to get myself back in shape to do some other projects. A little bit of woodworking, re-injured my left arm again, so my weight capacity is non-existent left-handed. But we're trying to get through and make things go, so we're going to just keep on trucking. Sorry, very thirsty day. One of those very dry days. However, it is, as of right now, 37 degrees, which is very, very nice because that's above, not below. And I am rather appreciative of 37 degrees above. Pardon my hair being a debacle. Right now, in the bathtub is a large yoga pill. It's like a yoga ball, but stretched. That has to be scrubbed off before Xander can play with it. We went to Goodwill, had a grand old time, but I still have some projects from all of that. My glasses are wrong. I had the right ones on earlier, and then I slipped out to try to acquire a sandwich, cooked the sandwich, and then sat quietly with Joe and Trey, forgetting entirely that I had a sandwich sitting next to me. As is the kind of day I'm having. Whoops, that I was trying to hit the new comments to deal with that. Let's see what we have going on. Beyond that, did some artwork. I've actually been here working on getting the picture I did for Friday's colored, because I had some lovely computer updates to fight my way through that I did not expect. Thank you again for being patient with me. The randomness that was Monday's hour start. I got on early to make sure everything was working, and Joe was already waiting like, now, you're up early. No, I'm not going to start the show an hour early again. I mean, I'm fully capable of it, but that throws off everybody's day. And thank you all for the wonderful and delightful messages of how I screwed up your day by having the audacity of making a mistake and starting early. I do apologize. It's one of those, but we'll see. And just saw at a glance, noticed I'd have to fill something on my Nevermind the Furthermore bingo sheet, but that's neither here nor there. Let's see. I think what I'm gonna do, because while I didn't have a lot of discussion able. I mean, I suppose I could have brought my little engravings and went, here, I am getting back into form. But most of yesterday was set between that and trying to figure out how to improvise a spinning wheel out of assorted scraps, because it's me and I'm a deranged 1800s MacGyver some days, whether I want to be or not. And see, I was good. I didn't have this conversation with Joe and Trey, so didn't lose track of what I have to say again. I've learned I can't talk about yesterday's stuff with Joe and Trey in the morning before I get going, or else it throws off my monologue. Although Trey has been blinded by the light, revved up like a deuce, another victim of the night. And like I said, we got art to do. I've got actually a lot to do, because Thursday, being tomorrow, is my game night with the kids, and I have to put some new things into practice. I have to find a missing character sheet. Hopefully, it's been a very, very strange run, and I'm hoping I can get some things straightened out between now and then. But that means I have to get through 3 pictures at least with you guys. Well, 3.5, because I'm almost done with Fridays. Hey, Nick, say you're behind without saying you're behind, you know. But that's okay. In other news, I did shoot that video and the patrons seemed to like it. So now I have to wait a little while longer for my finances to allow me to make some very obscure purchases, because apparently they want to see, I think it's curiosity as to what a throatless shear is. I'm not sure, which means it will be a while before I can use the dang thing. So that's the downside. That's definitely a spring item, as it is a very large item, but we shall see. I'm doing some research because I might be able to get a different type significantly cheaper. But I really, would kind of like to have the same kind I used at Jesse's house, which I know means absolutely nothing to you. But that goes back to the days when a lady was complaining to me that, I like the aluminum armor, but you just can't get it to shine. To which I said, "Do what?" So I have to wear these mild steel ones To which I said, I will make you a deal. I'll make you a bet right now. Assuming, Jesse, can I use your gear in your garage? Oh, yes. And this big grin off of. You have to imagine my buddy Jess was, he was the sheriff of Nottingham from Disney's Robin Hood. Okay? But as a person, like he kind of talked like that. He looked like that. He walked like that. He just wasn't a vile tax collector. He was a half-mad welder druid brewer who just lived in a world all his own and did not deserve his what happened. But yeah, I went out and I had the glory of polishing that to a mirror finish, forgetting, of course, that just how much comes off of aluminum when you polish it, and came in literally looking like the Tin Man. But it did get me those Sabatons, which are somewhere in my garage now. And if they're somewhere in my garage now, I can mount them to boards and use them as forms for heating up plastic armor, which it looks like I may not be able to wear, but if I can make gear for other folks, I'll still call it a win. Now, with that bit of random prattling, because I'm prattly, let me see. We've got I think what I'm going to do is just drop into, I think I'm just going to drop into Joe's ad, and we'll come back out the other side, do a little bit of work, knock some stuff out, have a mellow day after I bang on through the chat. So I will see you all in a minute and a half. Alrighty, let's go through the comments, and we'll just kind of bang on through. First through the door is Joe Bachman. Good morning and happy hump day, folks. Good morning, Joe. Hope you're having a good one. I know how his day's actually going. Spoilers. There will be a Burning His Yarn tonight at 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central. Here's the link for Tenoch night. Yeah, for the show tonight. Yes, I am fully functional. Holy carp. YouTube did not want me to find this. When I say I am actively suppressed by the algorithm, I am not being facetious. They literally try to keep you from finding my content. Morning, Trey. Love you. And morning, Donna. Love you, too. Joe knows I love him. There's no doubt for that. Hey, Foxy. Is Foxy here? Hey, Foxy. I love you, too. Anyway, hey, everyone. And are we saving the chatter for Dawn for tonight? Yes, they are. Not even gonna say, because it'll sound like somebody's having romantic interest to the Nerf target that I have out in the hallway. So And I do not read pronunciation. I've never been good at that. So enjoy Thesis. Happy New Year. Happy Lunar New Year to everyone. Give you something. Happy Year of the Wood Snake. No. Just no. All y'all. No. No. Be good. Be good. Year of the Wood Snake. Uh-huh. Well, I suppose it is, and rarely does the wood snake of consequence arrive lubricated. However, hey Thesis, and welcome to the year, and just reading daily comic strips and reacting here, Joe. Morning, good morning, Dawn. Dawn is, of course, the creator behind not only her fanciful felines, but also the hostess of Alrighty. Let's see. We've got that. Hit that. Hey, Thesis. Happy Lunar New Year. Hey, Dawn. Should we be summoning Carl and Sarah? And I was busy a moment, but now I'm okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Doc appointment via phone was supposed to happen between 8 and 9 today Central. Guess they're waiting to be as close to 9 as possible. Well, Dawn, you do what you got to do. We'll be here for you. Joey's redoing the 3D print that started last night since the power decided to go out over the night. Oh, no. Of course. Oh, no. Oh, no. Just doing a recording this time instead of a live stream. I want to see how much of a pain it is going to be to turn a 13-hour plus recording into a 1-minute time lapse. I blame Brett. He knew what you were making. Good morning, Carl Witzman. We got the window open, went off to check something and got distracted. It happens. Just don't leave the window open when it's this cold. Accountability. The kidney stones are back. Don't expect much from me for a while. You rest and recover, and you do what you got to do for that. That is not fun. Ouch, Carl. Take care. Ouch, Carl. Do what you need to get better. Joe says, hopefully it doesn't cause too much discomfort. And hey, you guys. Hey, Grant. Hello. How are you? And good morning, Sarah, gracing us from her crypt somewhere in the wilds of Illinois. Hey, Grant and Sarah. I have to go to work, but I wanted to get on here and thank you guys. The Kickstarter is going great. Well, I'm glad to hear it, sir. Dark Pope. Ouch. Looks like your Kickstarter is halfway there. Hey, guys. Beowulf is literally on my to-do list. I bet he'll be flattered. Check out my Kickstarter if you haven't yet. And this is the part where, out of good service and kindness to my buddy Grant, I do this.
Finally, it's time for the follow-up to the hit modern fantasy comic book, Beowulf. Victor, the reincarnation of the legendary warrior Beowulf, is plagued by visions of his ancestor facing off against his most infamous rivals, Grendel and Grendel's mother. Victor, with his lovable sidekick and spirit guide Moony the cat with magic powers, must reevaluate everything they've come to believe in in this epic adventure. Were Grendel and Grendel's mother actually the monsters they were portrayed as in storybooks? Could somebody be using dark magic in an attempt to resurrect Grendel and his mother in a petty act of revenge? For the answers to these mysteries, plus plenty of action, humour and magic, check out Beowulf, Grendel's Curse. This is a 3-issue miniseries, with each issue being over 30 pages. Get it now for a limited time on Kickstarter.
Alrighty then. Don't worry about me. I'll live. It only hurts when I move. Rest. And we got greetings and greetings and greetings and greetings. Hey, Sarah. And sorry to hear about your kidney stones. My brother got those. Hi, Blade. What Sarah said. And hey, Grant, don't forget to like and share, folks. That's right. We are fighting the good fight, and I would like to creep up. I would love to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I am at 330 something. So I decided to have a very far out view. But remember, I very rarely promote myself. I've only started to because you guys have forced my hand. Usually I promote you. So it is in everyone's interest to share my channel around. All right? Thank you. And then the many hearts of Sarah. Hey, Nick. Hey, Donna. Hope you're having a good one. If I had kidney stones a month, turned out it was UTI instead. It was a lot. I didn't have tea house. Ended up going to urgent care. Sorry to hear that. Hey, Donna. And pushes like towards Nick with my foot. I'll get it. I appreciate that, Carl. Sounds awful thesis. That sounds bad thesis. Ouch. It was pretty bad. Gently stretches blanket into form of a like. Good morning, friends. I have to be involved in the democratic planning and strategy. America is descending into darkness. No place for this talk here. Gotta go. Have fun, my friends. Thank you for your good work and valiant efforts, Kelly. And I will be trying to abstain as much as possible from politics per requests, but we will see. Mine were diagnosed by MRI back when I had a gallbladder. It's an ongoing thing. You just have to go through the process. Good job, Kelly. Fought the good fight. Hey, Kelly. We're lighting the lanterns. Hey, Kelly. P.S. Atomic Stories is a hit and selling fantastically. Be safe and help each other no matter the circumstances. Share and love. Keep on keeping on, Kelly. Nice to see you stop in. 100%. Since the doc office was supposed to call between 8 and 10, should I charge? Yes! Abso-fraggin-lutely. Your time is worth money. Bill them. Seems like you should be able to. Right, they charge us. Only fair. Should. Why is it only okay for them? Be late in the last minute, but other way around. This applies to the workplace, but don't. Got a 9 for this today. I know I've kind of got a grandpa doctor look going, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you. Still remember doctor appointment that ended up being almost an hour late. I didn't blame the doctor because somebody went into labor. And that is one thing has to be remembered where the doctor's office is. As frustrating as it can be, and I get frustrated with the administration, with insurance, things like that. You don't ever want prompt and nuanced quick service at a doctor's office. I have been there. You never want to be the important person in the hospital. That is a bad place to be. So if you are waiting, that means someone else isn't, and I wouldn't trade places with them. That'd be a great reason to be late. Yeah, it happens. Triage is a critical thing. I saw that when I started the show. That comment popped up, as sometimes they do. And I wasn't sure who was triaging what. And I went, oh, dear Lord. Okay. Hey, Dark Mistress. And still giving Docs crud like I do my friends since I used to walk alongside them and we did that with each other. Understood. I never get upset with my if my rheumatologist is running late because I've caused him to run late. He wants to spend time with his patients. That's good. Hey, Dark Misses. And that lady had a lot of nerve going into labor during your doctor appointment. I know. How dare she schedule that? Don't remember if it was an appointment for me or Foxy. There have been a few of my appointments like that over the years. Yep, this nurse teased me that I was the way she knew he'd have to run. LOL. Wow. I mean, if you're going to need a doctor, that's a good place to need them. Okay, guys, got heads to work. Have a good one, Grant. Your stuff has been promoted. You are doing well. That's all we want to see. Have a good one. Trey said exactly what I was about to type. So what Trey said? Great mind, Sarah. Oh my God, the Zooms are very real this morning. Blah! Forewarning. Yes, Trey. Our minds combined. Look out. My mind to your mind. Oh, dear Lord. Y'all, I can only be good with some. Wow. Like Third Rock from the Sun. Greetings from the giant head. With arms up anytime a message goes. Don't mind my crank chaos giggling. Fun idea, shenanigans, freaking Zoom sometimes happens. Indeed. Did anyone feel like Nick was sending us through Joey's GI system only to be, well, we are, poop? I don't know how you got that one. I'm a little concerned. Every once in a while, I'll get comments where I feel like somehow, which should be mechanically impossible, I am missing comments. But that's okay. We'll keep trucking. Watches chaos passively. Oh, my stomach was gurgling very loudly right before the show started. Sorry about that. Correction, happens more than others. Sometime last night, Inigo found a bone. I'd take it away as it was too loud to sleep. Now he has it back. It's happily chomping away. Carl! Yay! My energy would have him all over the place right now, so I'd probably go outside with him for a bit and we'd tear through the house and, yeah, wood snake. Oh, wood snake. That's an arting prop for being serious, not naughty. Oh, that was me being good before I was told no. That's okay, Sarah. She might be on her appointment, so squee her babies. Polishing it might dang being good. But Sarah, you usually are such a good girl. Dawn, that not worth the call. How you feeling? In pain. Okay, let the doc know. My babies, my ad. My pumpkin, my bat. No, my hat. Anyway, of that question, who do you feel? Once they asked one polite answer or the real one. I had a 2-minute psych appointment the other day. Pretty sure she was doing worse than I was. 2-minute psych appointment? That doesn't sound right at all. We went through the usual stuff. We just communicate quickly, right? Check in. A quick check-in. Yeah, mostly a go through the checklist. How are you doing? Is it because of your meds or events? How do you feel about your meds or working kind of appointment? Get it done. Get it done. We gotta keep tracking ourselves and fight the good fight towards, building each other up and finding joy where we can. Trey, I was worried you were getting shortchanged. Nick, 330 something? Try 364. That's 30 more something. I know what happened. 1, yay! 2, 330 is the Historical Fencing Guild, I think. Off and on laptop until Zoom's freaking calm down. Judas Priest. Oh, God. You can't say Judas Priest to me without me hearing, who are we? The necessary evil. Dang it, Alexander Anderson. Anyhow, got another thing coming? So listening, but dang. Oh, there's always another thing coming. Accountability. Witsman Dude always pushes for original material in the Ukshug. I do so and tell him I did it. He's ambivalent. At this point, if I find something that could bring joy to the goofballs in there, I throw it up there. If that's a thing, that's fine too. I'll keep on trucking. Nope. We've been looking for a new person if she wasn't taking care of me. Sometimes we have much longer appointments, sometimes we're short. That's me and my counselor. Been seeing her for years. Not ambivalent, Donna, just hurting this morning. Gentle hug for Carl. Offers a purring cat. I'm usually a quiet sufferer. I don't want to be like some in my family who have man flu and hypochondria. You know what? I'm going to stop and I'm going to mention this. I know that happens, but some of us take it too far, Carl. As the guy who went months going, I love my car, and I love the stick shift. It's fun. It just hurts my elbow. Only to find out that I'd been driving a stick shift with a broken elbow for months on end. Yeah, some of us take that suffer in silence thing a little far. So be gentle with yourself, Carl. Good morning and happy hump day to everybody. All the other times I've done original material, got the same reaction. Love you, Donna. Hey, Chris. Remind me to explain the GI comment during the burning is hooking, and you can take a poll on that. Squee! I'm so happy that you posted original content. Poll. Pill. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. I actually, for those of you who might be interested, I do have a poll on my Patreon. Give me just a second. And that is concerning what I should spend money on first. It is open to all of you. I am putting, here, let's just do this. I will throw that in the chat. I don't need the proper spelling of Georgette anymore. One moment. So when we get there, please go on and see what you think would be more interesting for the sister channel to this Historical Fencing Guild. Comments are welcome. It doesn't guarantee that I will buy things in the order you want because pricing may be a factor, as may be necessity/inspiration. But we will see. And Bill. Hey, Chris, did Chris come in and I miss him? Yes, I'm sorry. I just was popping through. Good morning, Chris Walker. I hope you're having a great one as well. Love you too, Witzman dude. And hey, Chris, I'm always good at home. I had a midnight 2 a.m. phone call with Ron Fitzgerald. We were totally good and normal. Good times with fellow creatures of the night. Good and normal. Perfect wording for Judas Priest. Oh, God. Did anyone notice that Donna posted original material in the secret room? So proud. Wow. You're hemorrhaging brownie points. Not now. Haven't FB'd yet. Almost broke my brain to comment that, Foxy. I bet. Yeah. Ha. And that's the link for the quiz, because I'm really interested in what you'd like me to acquire. My phone conspired with the Nick Field to say poll in conjunction with the HFG. Nick, you know that Stuart will order what he thinks you should buy. The poll doesn't matter. That's true, too. That is always a possibility. It's funny you mentioned him because I think, was it Stuart or Dusty who just shouldered one of the fluff butts just shouldered past my ankle. That means at any point I could randomly be pounced. I live in fear. True. Go Stuart. Yes, I do still have to do the review on that. Stuart, is he here? Probably. He has the habit of attacking my phone and ordering things. Anyway, I'm going to run an ad real quick, and then we'll switch over. And we may have Stuart, we may not. Let's see. Who needs an ad? Here, Carl's not feeling good. I'll give you that ad.
In 1948, a man was found dead on the beach. But he hadn't just washed up. Oh no, he was very nicely propped up against the seawall, very well dressed. But there were no labels in his clothes. They had all been cut out. Very mysterious, the police thought. And then they found, rolled up in his pocket, a piece of paper from a novel that said Tamam Shud. When they finally traced it, it came back to the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. But it got even more strange, because in the back of the book, when they found that it had been torn out of, there was a code, a secret code that has not been cracked to this very day. When they finally found his suitcase, it had a mysterious jumble of items, some which were very hard to explain. Also in the back of the book was the phone number of a very mysterious nurse. What did she have to do with the death of the Somerton man? Find Death and Love Down Under, a novel by Carl Witzman, on Lulu.com in both ebook and print format.
All right. I was just wrapping up the picture for Friday. I did do some inking and colorizing. I'm just going to sign off on this. I'll put some music on, probably something by our good friend Dan Hollifield. And give me a second. It's going to be a little loud while I adjust it. There we go. And let's see. Ooh, Bluesy channel. Cool. Okay, let's see where we are on the comments real quick. Sometimes I feel a phantom cat passes between my legs. I have that. Ron and I text too much. We end up calling on answering greeting verbatim. Why, hello, fellow creature of the night. Sharing a brain cell with Ron Fitzgerald and Trey. I have no idea how to put it into words for a story. It happens. I felt that. Sometimes feel the warm pressure. Our little dog used to sleep against my neck. I assume at all times a cat will pounce you, even if you don't have a cat. Yes, and at any point, you could be mauled by a duck. There's always one watching you somewhere. And thank you, Nick, for playing the Spike ad and not the Munzie ad. No mood for dancing today. I like to mix it up. Hydrate. Hope you feel better quickly. I'm going to get this from you, Carl, in person next time I see you. I'm going to have... Okay, Bluesy channel, we covered that. Thanks, Sarah. Feel better soon, Carl? Nothing else. Touch Donna, she'll probably feels better. Time lapse. Well, I will when I start the new one. You can change the lo-fi channel on the Discord server now. Of course, Carl, it's intriguing. Both bad gas books are page turners. Oh my gosh, squee and another squee and... Aww. Oh, yeah, I realized Dawn had missed me working on this particular project. Oops. Did I just surprise Dawn? Yep. These things happen. Anyway. This. There we go. I will. As Georgette, I will save that. Yes, I want to overwrite that. Thank you. File. Export single layer PNG. And yes, I will send this to you, Dawn, in a bit because I know you're going to want it. And let's see, I need to export the time lapse. And no, I changed it from Green Room Tavern because I just didn't want to. Yep, I'm pretty sure. Save that. That's just adorable. Well, I'm glad. And BKM's writing a book somewhere in the lost years. Just had saying, not just saying that because we're friends, had to see what was going to happen. Oh, I have absolute faith. Carl is a wonderful author. Anyway, so we'll just find a spot to not mind the furthermore. Go there. I'll go here. And we will go back to Pyrus because I like that one. We will never mind. Of course, it decided to turn white on me for reasons I don't know. That's okay. Due to the style of this image, I'm going to take this and go. Just like so. And no, that's that. Come on. There we go. No, I want. It gave it to me for like 1 second. Hold on. There we go. Do this like that. Zoom out real quick. I'll just do this like that. And then I will go here. And I will underline. Here. And I will underline because I think that looks kind of cool. And should I make it all red or not? I kind of like the way the white looks. So. Now let's see. We'll see. Because it's not like I can't turn it back. Actually, I like the white better. Wait, let me check one other thing. Oh, that hat looks too Nick Knows Nerf. So we'll do that. Okay, and that is export single layer. No, I have to do this. Sorry. No, there we go. File export single layer. JPEG, NTF 131.25. Boom and boom and boom. Okay. So, file new, open, we'll close up the Georgette. We'll close that up. Start the time lapse because it was requested, and we'll get into it. Let's see. Let me see. That is just adorable, friends. Try to be an action-oriented writer, not a lot of descriptions or talking about their meals. Yeah, Carl, I heard you mention that before. He's still in the hospital today, but I was thinking he'd go home tomorrow. It was possible Monday or Tuesday, but a bit of hiccup, so one more day. Well, Sarah, if he'd behaved himself, he'd be home sooner. I'm very interested in how BKM is going to plot out the Mad Gasser. It's very thoughtful of you, Nick. Looks great, too. Thank you. Need to write Mad Gasser Bible for others in case they want to write in the universe? Certainly. Yep, he's being a good boy, listening to the team, but I can only imagine how spicy he must be to the crew. BKM, behave, waffle. On the off chance you're watching, Brian, you are in our thoughts and prayers. They should have had only male nurses work with him. Luckily, Cookie has FMLA time. Alright. Well, for now, it's our time. I'm not going to hide this goofy little thing because that always gets on my nerves. Yeah. Let's get warmed up here. What are we doing this month? Let's get a big old sprayer. Yep. Just do this. I need to make sure. Yeah, I do. Okay, I have full edge. Sometimes you just gotta put your moods onto a paper or a digital canvas or whatever. You got to put it somewhere so it doesn't consume you, and I get that. So we're just gonna chill this out right now. With a nice kind of loomy color going. And then I'm gonna grab this. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that shade. Gives us this very either early dawn or late nighttime. I don't know. I kind of like it. Need to play with this one just a bit more before we put something else on. So let's grab another. Yeah, let's grab some purple. There we go. Get some layers to it. Don't be afraid. Play. Art should be playing, it should be experimenting, it should be fun. Early dawn, yes, I set my alarms today. And going down the hall, may the force be with you. Good luck. Like that would happen, Carl. You'd find a female nurse, if that were the case. Good luck and maybe heating pad for some semblance of help. Early dawn, set my alarm. As for BKM, it's the usual situations that are common with heart surgery, so he's in good hands. I can leave it there. Pretty, thank you. Alrighty, so we've got a nice, our classic kind of painted background. And we're going to grab, what is that, a 40? Come on, tell me what, 30% gray. And I am rather fond, of my thick oil paint, so I'm going to just start with thick oil. That's a little bigger than it needs to be. There we go. Oh, I want this on another layer because I don't want it to interact with the existing layer. Yep. And we're just going to pull some vertical strokes down, nice and smooth. I was thinking about where I wanted to be, where I would go if I could right now. And the way my mood feels, that it definitely takes me out to big water, but I don't know if I'm really in a warm water mood. Like, I'd have to do a lot of kind of shifting to be in a warm water mood. I'm not sure that that's something I can dig right now. Oh, I'm sure BKM is making the most of it. Yep. I'm going to have to message to see if he's actually chattable. Only editing layer. I miss BKM acutely, but I'm always worried about, overstepping or bothering him. And that just is not something he needs. He needs to heal and have time with, focusing on him. And he just had heart surgery. That's going to be something that bears some contemplation, I would think. I know I would need some real contemplative time if I, were to have something like that. But I also know how easy it is to get lonely. So if you have a chance and the means, reach out to BKM, give him your love. Let the man know he is not alone, because he's too good at people. Now, Yep, I think I am. I'm going to add a layer, but I'll be moving it later, so don't get freaked out. I'm going to start the nice green. Yeah, I think I will start with a nice green. I'll just figure out where the water line is. Yeah. Myself some of this. And don't worry about this part because, like I said, I'm doing this on a different layer, and I'm going to. Sometimes when I'm trying to figure out where things are, I want to. I want to kind of play a bit with the layers. So if I know that this is going to be in front of this, I want to take some time and really get into how I want it to look. I've spent a lot of time looking at water. I mean, a lot of time looking at water. It's kind of where I am most of the time. Until the branches of, I can see that. I actually considered. It's funny you say that because I had thought about doing that as a tower, and then I just kind of went, no, that's not quite hitting what I was aiming for. But if I take this layer and move it back, yeah, that looks good. I really thought hard about drawing crumbling ruins because that was kind of my mood, but I think it's probably better that I don't, so I'm not gonna. Just add myself another layer, put it all the way at the top. Maybe a little bit of pointillism. Oh, that's good. I like that. Just a little bit of this in there. Instantly softens up the picture. Which is pretty good. I like where this is going. Yeah, I'm going to do something. I didn't realize where I was till just now, which may sound silly, but I know where I am. Apparently, my mind is taking me to the Upper Peninsula, Lake Superior, where you can watch the steel boats go back and forth. Way out there. It's interesting, but that's where my brain went, and I've never been one to argue with it. What's the exact color I use? Oops. Yeah. You'll forgive me, I'm in a mildly desolate mood. Well, that's going to affect my art just a bit, and that's okay. Might put a wheel here, come back here, get rid of this action. Some really grungily looking furs over here. Not much, just enough to remind it that there's some scrunch. We'll come over here, and we'll go back to our thick oil paint. Just creeping in some of the sand and deposits. And then we'll add another layer. On that layer, I'm going to go black right here. This. Over here. That, so I can see where we are. Thicken the trunk out a bit. Now we're starting to get somewhere. The Upper Peninsula is interesting because it has a sort of hard to define. There's a mix of life and desolation. Because there's something about Lake Superior that just, it's old and it's big. It can be a real pain in the derriere. But I have ties up there. Yeah, there's a little bit of swampy look to it. Life does strange things. Give it a little bit of a blend. Now come back here. Add a layer so I know I'm not going to mess up the next part. Shake right. One thing I like about painting is it really is two-dimensional sculpture. Now we'll just kind of reveal what's going to be revealed and see what there is to see about this. See if I like the story that the image tells. Because right now, I don't do it. It says some things. I don't care with that. Just getting a little. Oh, my music is overlaid with the crunch, crunch, crunch of the poppy? Does kind of have a UPS guy energy. I can see where you went with that. Could be UPS guy on break. You'll never know. Always. Just put a little bit of lighting for texture. I like it up north. Like it out west. Of course, the places I remember from out west are... I remember them as they were probably 30 years ago. Don't even know if my favorite places are still there or if they've been burned away by a fire or something. So they live on in my memory. Wow. Reminds me of going camping and meeting a couple belly dancers. It's a good time. Had some lasting ramifications for a bit there, but that's a story for another time in another place. And yes, many places only live in our memories, Foxy, but many only in our dreams, but they're still just as valid. I want that sort of birchy look, but I didn't want to go white with the white because I want it to stand out against the bleached out dead trees. It's sort of just sort of getting a feel for it, playing around, getting the colors where I want them. But yeah, there we go. Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. Oh, it hit pretty well. Hit pretty well. So I'm gonna call this watching the freighters go by. And we'll save that way. I need to do a massive upstream. I also need to do some mechanical painting, like traditional. I've been kind of in that mood. Thank you. Export single layer. I have a lot of picture uploads to do, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do them, but we'll get there. And then I need this. I need this. I need this. And I need to again, I kind of like the white, so I think I'm going to leave it that way. Just do that. That. Decided if I want the full thing underlined like before, just the segments. Yeah, it doesn't look right like that, so we'll just do that. Oh, there we are. And I have to look real quick at the date, so it will be the 3rd. Cool. File. Export single layer. PNG. NTF. Oh, no, this shouldn't be PNG. This should be JPEG. There we go. NTF 2325. See, guys, we're making it through. Do that. 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 Did I export the timeouts already? Yeah, we'll do it. I kind of like the Nevermind the Furthermore logo, so I'll let that be. See, this looks like it's telling a story, and that's what I'm here for. So that's one down. Which means I'm going to take a second, stop the music. I'm going to go all the way up here and run an ad. Let's see. I'll run Donna's ad, and I'll be back in just a minute.
Hey there, everyone. This is Donna Carlene. Want some romance mixed in with a dead body or more? Then you enjoy my Hunter's Ridge series. Set in a small town in Alabama, it's the story of Northern Rider computer tech Carly Simone and the love of her life, Captain B.J. Martin of the Hunter's Ridge PD. But life in a small town is not all roses and beer, as Carly's expertise in true-life crime-telling makes her the Hunter's Ridge murder expert. And then there's nowhere to go dancing except the Dixie with its country music. But Rocker Carly can adjust, can't she?
Ha! Groovy. Almost perfectly timed. Now, we need a new one. Pew. Go here. Yeah, we'll save it. Because I really, again, I kind of like the lettering. Whew, feels bright, though. What do we got going on in the chat? Great place for a break for the UPS. I'm testing out different paint styles. Yes. What happens the more you get older, Foxy, is thinking about this place I used to work on to ask someone about. Sadly, the people who could answer are passed on. Yeah. Lost a lot of good people over the years. Last time I went back to the family farm was full of that. Places I used to go to get away from things, gone and changed. Ah, nostalgia. Like the time I went to old high school for one of Appian's performances. Everything was so different. I hardly recognized the place till we got to the gym. Donna doesn't like the Zydeco music in her ad. I told her that I picked it because it would annoy her heroine. Gotta do something for New Year's, Nick. Oh, we don't have any left? Okay. Thank you, son. Mom probably got the last one. I was asking Xander if we had any of those little coffee drinks left. We do not. I has a sad. Foxy says good morning, Xander. Trey says good morning, Xander. And I'm going to assume Don says, yep, Don says good morning, Xander. Hi. He says hi. Okay. Oh, and time lapse. Thank you for the reminder. And Sarah says Xander. Oh, she says Xander buddy. Oh, because of the Chinese New Year. Okay. Okay, give me a second. We're going to do this. We're going to start. Yeah, let's just start like this. I'll figure out the background later. Actually, no, I have to. This is suddenly like painfully bright for me. So we're going to do this. We're going to come right here. Boom. Now let's pull down just a little bit more. Boom. Now it doesn't hurt so much. Okay, cool. Now we're going to come here. We're going to hit this. I mean, the idea of Thesis or Foxy having a Chinese-related project, it's shocking. Nah, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. It gives me a chance to do a quick perspective piece. See if I can't do one of these things from memory. I've always been a fan of this style of lantern. Holder thing, little concrete guys. I don't know if they're actually concrete. I'm sure Thesis can answer that question. Triplicate. Let's do a bit of this. Do that there. A little bit of 3D rendering in paint offhand. Do that. I don't have to add the wood snake. I haven't forgotten the wood snake at all. I'm just piecing this together. So if I do that, that's what I thought would do. Get there with that. Get there with that. Okay. I will able to give him stickers in person. Obviously, the trips have been delayed, but for good reason. Of course. Of course. I look forward to seeing you in person. Sarah, it's going to be a good time. There may be some small forging, not forgery. As much as I like his attire, and I do, I am not Neil Cafferty. Cafferty. I can speak the English language. I know. Do that. Have to make things complex, don't we? So I start with that. We've got, I forgot to start the music up. Give me just a second, I'll do that. Yes, you shouldn't gag on the bone. That's not good, Inigo. And, actually, wait a second, I gotta go back because I'm gonna start Gnarl's Mud. Anyway. Take a much larger brush. My life is a little easier. See, I picked this kind of lantern because it gives me neat angles from the snake there. So we're just going to work this through. We're still very much in the easier side of things, but I'm gonna have to shrink this. That's okay. Yeah, smooth this shape out. It's a little dumpy. I know it's not the right thing, but anytime I draw a snake or I work on something snake related, I hear the phrase, smooth down, run through my head, and I expect Matthias to show up, but that is not what we're working on right now. I just figured at least one or more of you would enjoy that reference. Even if it only gets one laugh, I'll call it a win. Kind of wanted to go Danger Noodle with this, okay? I hope that's acceptable, you know? Very distinct. Feel the kind of gravelly texture. Sort of reminds me of the temple where I got to have lunch with the Dalai Lama's brother. Where was that? Was it in Gary? It was in a very unexpected place, but I ended up having lunch and, discussion with the Dalai Lama's brother. And he said something fairly insightful, as would be expected from, the monk who happens to be the Dalai Lama's brother. Well, the Dalai Lama of the time, I don't know if it's the current one, they may have been reincarnated again or whatever. And that's not me being dismissive, it's just me not knowing. Please don't think I'm disrespecting you guys' religion. Because he was a neat dude. But he said, if so some people never get past having the vision of an animal. And what he meant by that was you could take your finger and look out at the beauty of the October moon and how it just warms the sky and how it moves you. You could point it out to an animal, and the animal will look at the end of your finger. How many people are out there being pointed towards beauty and hope and wisdom and empathy and love, and instead of looking at what they're being directed to, they stare at the finger doing the pointing. So, yeah, that is a paraphrasing of a conversation I had many, many years ago with the Dalai Lama's brother. do that. It's almost like there are parallel thoughts. No, I'm not going to do it. I was going to give him a little hat, but he doesn't need a hat. What we need is another layer, blend mode, add glow. Sorry. Oh. Close that one with that. Add another. Add glow again. Oops, went too far with that. Now, I know this is a little harsh, but I think when I lighten it up just a bit, what I'm going to do is play with the opacity. Hi, Dusty. How you doing, bud? I'm drawing a snake. Well, yeah, I'm drawing a snake. Yeah? What you doing? It's probably, in all honesty, the Dalai Lama's brother quoting Bruce Lee quoting an earlier Dalai Lama. There we go. Told you, we'd pull it down a bit. I'm starting to get pretty good with light. Not great, but I think I'm getting there. Huh? Yeah. Hi. I know my show's going late. It's one of those shows. Here. Everybody wants to see you be cute. Everybody wants to see you be cute. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I want to cuddle down too. But I have a lot I have to do today. Yeah. Yeah. Are you going to let me draw? You let me paint? No? There's only love? There's only Dusty love? Okay. 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 Okay, Dusty. I guess I better run a commercial while Dusty gets his cuddle break. Let's see, which commercial shall we run? Oh, I know which commercial I'll run. Let me find it. Yep, Dusty. You see? Yeah, I gotta put you down now. I gotta get back to work, bud. There you go. There you go. Okay, let's bring this back up. Sorry about that, guys. Just had some Dusty time. Now we're gonna add another layer. Blood mode multiply. We're going to fill this entire layer with this, like that. And then we're going to do this. See if I can't get the look I am looking for. Oh, that's not bad at all, is it? That's not bad at all. Give it just the lightest. There we go. Now I'm going to come down here. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to shrink this down. I'm going to just a little bit of this right here. This will make all the sense in the world in just a second. Got to get the shading in. Like so. Anyway, I think that's a fun picture. I hope you guys like that one. It seems to have come out fairly well. No. $25. I fixed it. I'm sure there were comments about that. Let's just frame that in a little. I just feel like doing that. Get a little old school with it, but there you go. We're gonna good save as. Wood Snake Lunar New Year. Save. Time lapse export. I actually really like that one. I had a lot of fun with the way that one came out. And I'm not a snake guy by any means, but yeah, I just need to come here. And never mind the furthermore. I'm not going to open this. What about there? Export JPEG. MTF2. $5. $25, which tells me I accidentally put 24 down on it. No, I didn't. Oh, I wrote NET instead of NTF. That's what happened. I can find that later. Okay. And that means I have one more to do. So we're going to go there, close this down. Yeah, we'll save it. I can fix that later if I have to. One last image. Let's swap some music real quick. Do that. Great month like. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Bruce is quoting the old Dalai Lama, and the Dalai Lama's brother is either quoting Bruce or the new Dalai Lama. And we are talking world famous, world renowned religious figures. Now the song "Believe in Me" in my head, and Dusty. For sure, Foxy and I would shop as if we were stopping for Luna. They are so similar in personality. I miss doing that, so why not for a nephew? Aw, Dusty. I like the warm glow from laughter. I do too. It's very rare that I'm actually pleased/proud of a piece, but that one kind of came out very interesting. Hi, Dusty. Yeah, it's beginning to become a tradition that one cat or another will come to interrupt art time. And fur baby nose boot. And Sleepy Callie says, "Hey, Dusty, and should we take bets on which kitty it will be given day?" Sweet Dusty. Dusty knew you needed to take a breather. It was potato time. Might have to break out the ink and brushes and do something for New Year's myself today. Inigo was watching Dusty on TV. Thankfully not aggressive at all. Not a high-prey drive, which is good. I'm glad. They know when you need a break for sure. Never apologize for having kitty cuddle time. This paint likes to get everywhere. Good thing I like silver metallic and a bottle of almost black gunmetal silver. Ooh, cool. You have to send this one to me when it's finished. It will make an awesome cover photo for Facebook. What Donna said, your co-hosts are adorable. Thank you. There's been a Destiny sighting. You now returned your program. No one else hear that faint humming? If you hear it coming through me, that is the wind. It rattles different pieces of the windows. Ooh, that's cool. I really like it. It's got the cow. He has his own time. He's Oh, it's really cute. Don't love them, but not afraid of them either. Time lapse, something brighter, more colors. You nearly let me sleep through cat lunchtime. It's a great art piece. See you all later. Bye, Carl. Feel better for having been distracted here. Anytime. The wind. Sounds like that, but it's not windy here, so I was confused. Yep. I watched my internet go woo, which tells me the wind's starting to mess with the antenna. Brighter, they say. Brighter, they say. No, we'll see. Just get. I'm still in quick sketch mode, so have a gesture of sketch going here. Brighter. And sometimes I just like to do like a basic sketch. What should we do? We'll see. Sorry, I got capo done. So. We'll see. No, I'm not quite feeling fireworks. Frugal, yeah, reuse the paint you spill. Oh, that's not right. That's not bad. We'll just do. There we go. Again, time to start some seeds. These unnecessary construction lines, it's not quite so confusing. And we'll just keep, just keep working. Get my workflow going. Lines I don't like, keep the ones I want. Just she needs a necklace or something. Gotta break up some lines over there. Yeah. Oops. Wrong line. A lot of curly hair. Give the one for the curly hair girlies out there. Just a little bit of. I think y'all need some spring-like activities. Y'all need some spring-like activities, so we're just going to do some of that. Something just a little bit wholesome. All right, hey, you have a good one. You have a good one, Chris. I hope your day goes well. We're not doing too bad. Paintbrush. There we go. Watercolor. The watery brush. I want the watery brush. Start with this and see how I dig it. I'll make it bigger though. Oh. What's that doing now? Yeah, okay, something's wrong. Why is my watery brush not working? Try this again. My gosh. That's not doing what I want to do. There's something being sneaky here. Wait a second. Let's see if it's the tools or if it's the setting. Okay. The pastel is working. Pastel is working. Why wasn't the oh, because it's more of a modifier than it is. Okay, I see what's going on. Hold on. Yeah, I get what's going on. Okay, back to the paintbrush. Wash. Yep, that's the color I want, just not quite so big because I need control. I want this to lots of little circles. It's going to take me a minute. What I'll just do is circles. Then I can come back to the watery. Light things up as I need to. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. Just like this. And I'll just do a little bit more here. I've lost control, that's fine. That's why erasers exist. We need to do a lot of erasing. I have so much art I need to be doing. That's okay, I'm gonna hit with the what? Just do it like that. I'm going to come out of watery brush. I hope you guys are having a good one, though. I really do. No, wrong brush. Yeah, that's the one. It's almost right. Okay. Brush here. There we go. Oops. I don't know what we're cooking. But so fun arting while yeah, isn't it? I used to sit and do art while BKM did his stuff. Yeah, I don't like that, but that's okay. I'll work on it. Because I can always come back and do other things. That's good. See what I can do, so let's move along through. I don't know. This is very different than what I usually do, but sometimes you guys seem to dig it, so I'm just kind of letting myself have a little bit of fun. I figure if you guys really mind, you'll tell me. You always do. Just kind of play it. Occasionally I like to. Occasionally I like to just play. Whoop. That back. Put that thing right back where it belongs. I'm just playing. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are enjoying this one or not. But, just the importance of play. Not everything has to be perfect. Not everything needs to be spot on. Erase her out, nice and small. Erase gently. And it's going to need its own burst of color. But excuse me. Marker for these guys to button them up. There we go. Don't be afraid to change mediums. Never be afraid to change. Change tools. Use whatever you need to tell you the story how you want to tell it. So that's what this is. Don't never doubt. This is all just a story. And they're doing art. There, get that vibrancy. Yes. A little jump full action there. That's not the color I was reaching for. Ah, there we go. There we go. I like to use the blending tool to fix a lot of the fill-ins and the gaps and things. Because again, you just sort of chuff it on in. Unless you just sort of nudge it around. That's one of the things. And yes, I love body doubling. I guess nights after all this doomish stuff. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going to be going for a bit. Oh, I'm sure you would. thought you might like this one, but need some things here. Just a bit of this. Need that. Oh, I can't think of the fellow's name. There's a really neat little dude who does hair dye. And I watched him. Brad Mondo. That's his name. I watched Shatsy use one of his hair kits and it came out phenomenal. And I'm like, I need to try to grab that color scheme or a little bit of it for an art piece. That's like just needs to happen. Gotta be what you want to see. And if you can't find the light, sometimes you gotta make it. But for some reason, it was really important for me to have her hair kind of just have that volume. All right, have fun with your bestie, Donna. All righty. I think we might want a very pale green. That's good. I just wanted something that felt storybookish. And we'll come over here, get a very light gray. Do just a little bit of the actual shading that needs done. There we are, guys. I think I'm going to call this one right about here. I'm not going to fill the page. Don't need to fill the page. There we go. File save as blooming with the spring. I think that came out pretty well. And we'll just grab the red. Go here. Oops. Export away with PNG. Time lapse. Oh, I forgot to record a time lapse on this one. It's always the best one. Wow. I look down to notice that Trey is having a fun day. Well, I'm really annoyed that I didn't get the time lapse on this one. That's okay. There we are. That's pretty good. I'm a sucker for drop caps. Deal with it. Well, I'm glad you've enjoyed our time together, Sarah. File. Export single layer JPEG. Let's see. F2. 725. There we go. Come here. Nope. Alrighty, so I could have inked and straightened this, but I think that would have taken away some of its charm. So what we'll do is we'll go here, cut the music, go full stream, and we'll have a few words from our sponsors-ish. And then I think I'll wrap up.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a tale of irreverent holiday horror, told with much inappropriate humor. Dr. Victor Frankenstein creates the spirit of giving himself. Ho, ho, ho. Santastein, or the post-holiday Prometheus. Available at Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
Oh, and
Hello, I'm Dan Hallfield. I'm the senior editor and publisher of Abelian Webzine, the world's oldest free creative writing e-zine since 1997. Since then, we have helped over 500 amateur writers learn what they needed to turn pro. www.aphelion-webzine.com and read not only what we've got going on right now, but 28 years worth of our archives of stories. Thank you very much.
Hi bunnies, this is Robin Yoda, just wanting to let you know I have a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Robin Yoda. You can catch me there Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific playing Stardew Valley, Saturdays at 2 p.m. playing The Sims 4, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific, playing a random game from my Game Pass library. You can also find me Mondays on my YouTube channel, Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny. I hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching.
I'm still here. I got one more to run at least. Actually, you know what? We'll do a bonus.
Hi, I'm Auntie Foxy, and I'm a crafting addict. I make custom jewelry from recycled materials, and Foxy has wares if you have coin. You can find me at indcd.org/about-auntie-foxy. I hope to see you there.
And of course, it's not the end of my show if I don't run this.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
All right, guys. I know the world's a different place, and sometimes it can be spooky, and there's a lot going on. It can be a challenge sometimes to find the beauty in the moment, but please try to. Okay? I say pray for peace, and I concur that, but then after you're done that, get off your knees and do something about it. Help somebody who might not be doing so well. Check on the elderly, check on the folks with special needs. Build the community you need to be part of, be it digitally or locally. And be careful out there, folks. Keep writing, keep drawing, keep creating, because when you do, you can edit it and improve it, but can't edit a blank page. I love you, and you should too. Toodles, folks.